Hi, we are now in Module 2, Quarter 2. In the next 2 weeks, you will be able to demonstrate understanding of the properties of polymers in terms of their structure. Describe the formation and structure of polymers. Explain the properties of some polymers in terms of their structure. Identify the importance of polymers in everyday life. And for your module project, you will be expected to create an innovative polymer. What does this mean? So choose a polymer to repurpose. You may get inspiration from existing products. Explain in not less than 50 words your choice of polymer and relate it to what you have learned about the properties of polymer. Use the space provided in exercise 7 or print it in a separate bond paper together with item 3 and 4. Write a plan of how you will create an innovative polymer. State the purpose, list down your materials, list your step-by-step process, draw your expected final product, and then take picture of you while creating your innovative polymer and your final product. Attach it to your plan. You will be graded by the following rubrics. And then this is the suggested dates for you to accomplish your module. Activity 1, what do you think is an opinionated activity? So what do you think of the situation? Answer the following questions with a complete sentence. Readings 1 will deepen your understanding about organic compounds. It stated that organic compounds can be classified into functional group, which is discussed in your other module, aliphatic compounds, which is in your first module about the methane to decane. And then alkenes is about hydrocarbon with one or more double bonds. This will start at ethane to decene. And then alkynes, a hydrocarbon with one or more triple bonds, which is from ethyne to decyne. As you observe, alkenes and alkynes started with ethane because, as we all know, carbon can attach to another carbon. And then, to continue with the classification of organic compounds, we have aromatic compounds, heterocyclic compounds, polymers, and biomolecules. In this module, we will focus on the polymers. And then for activity 2, this is a review of your classification of organic compounds. You have to identify which of these compounds are organic. And then follow the instructions for B. Draw an example of a simple hydrocarbon that contains 5 carbon atoms, all with a single bond. Give its name and use. For activity 3, you have to follow the instruction for letter A. So this time, the carbon in this case share 3 bonds between them. Draw the molecular structure and give an example in its use. Same with letter B. Follow the instructions on how you will draw the structure. For readings 2, this is polymers. So I've highlighted the important details in this reading. So for polymer means many parts and it is classified by the characteristics of the reaction by which they are formed. You have two reactions for polymers. First is if a monomer are incorporated into the polymer, it is an addition polymer. If monomers are released into small molecules, such as water, this reaction is called a condensation polymer. Later, I will give an example of how an addition polymer happens. Polymers can be natural or synthetic. And these are the characteristics of a polymer. Then for activity 4, as mentioned in the previous reading, polymers can be natural or synthetic. Activity 4, you will find 3 examples of each. I've given an example which is a shellac, or its common name is candy glaze or LAC resin. This is its structure. So it can be a heterocyclic or it can be a chain. And then these are its use. Put your answers in the given boxes. For readings 3, it is mentioned here that synthetic or organic polymers. So this is an important statement. All plastics are polymers, but not all polymers are plastics. From the previous readings in this module, it is mentioned that organic compounds can also be seen in our body. These are the proteins, nucleic acid, carbohydrates, and lipids, which will be tackled in other modules. So I've given a common example of polymers. So polyethylene is one example. This is how polyethylene is formed by the process addition polymerization. In this process, there are 3 steps. First is initiation. N number of ethylene together with a catalyst is heated at a certain temperature and pressure to break the double bond. Second is the propagation. Since the double bond is already broken, carbon will attach to a free carbon until we reach the final step, which is termination. This is a combination of single bonded ethane that will form a chain, which is a polyethylene. This is an example of a high density polyethylene. Thank you. Polystyrene, polyvinyl, polyester, polyamides. So those are the common polymers. As mentioned, these polymers came from monomers. Now, for activity, who's that monomer? Since I have given you the list of common polymers, I want you to find its monomer. First is the polyethylene, then the monomer of it is ethylene. Polymer structure is a chain. Since the example I have given is the high density polyethylene. For low density polyethylene, it will be a different chemical structure. And then uses, what is its use or where it is used. Now that you know the common examples of polymers and its use, we will prepare for the let's prepare part or for your module assessment or your module project. For polyethylene, find an example or you may use the example given from the previous activity and then describe its texture, hardness, and strength. And then, what is its possible repurpose or what else can you use for the polyethylene? And for the polystyrene, polyvinyl, chloride, polyester, polyamides. You can get your examples from the previous activity. to lessen the time of your research. And then apply your knowledge. This is where we will start doing your module project. So from the list on exercise 5, choose one polymer that you would like to use for your Let's Prepare. Explain your choice in 5 to 10 sentences. And then state the purpose of your innovative polymer. So if, for example, the polyethylene is widely used as a uh, clear food wrap, where can I still use it? So that will be for state the purpose of your innovative polymer. List the materials and tools to be used for your innovative polymer. So, of course, if you will repurpose it, you will be needing some materials to at least decorate it or to serve its purpose. Then write your step-by-step process in creating your innovative polymer. Don't forget to take pictures so that you may attach it to this step-by-step process. And then use this space to draw your expected output and then take a picture of your final output and attach it to this module. If you have questions, don't be shy or don't hesitate to message me or ask your advisor to message me for your question. Thank you.